Good day. My name is Chief Strongblood, also known as Alan Palmer, St. Vincent and the Grenadines' favorite and most hated son, the diaspora machismo. My people, as usual, I am here to give you an update as to my protest today. As I did yesterday when I was not supposed to protest, I came early today, and as usual, it was in another beautiful day for protesting. My people, the weather was beautiful and I enjoyed every moment of it. Before I go any further, let me take this opportunity to convey condolences to the family and friends of my dear friend and mentor, Desmond McCarty. I discovered Desmond have left this part of life, and he have now experienced the second most greatest experience that every man, woman, or child will ever experience. The first greatest experience is the experience of being born, and the second one is that of dying. I say condolences to the family and friends of my dear friend Desmond. Desmond was a tremendous guy. I have a post on Facebook, and if you read that story in the post, you'll understand the quality of man Desmond McCarty was. My people, today while I was protesting, something very interesting happened. And you may be wondering, what could this be? Well, as you know, the front of my sign says, I don't want the white man's money, the white man's woman, the white man's friendship, or the white man's fame. And the reverse of my sign says, white man, why have you re-enslaved the African American? So while I had my back turned, a Caucasian person, a white man, came to the stoplight in his car, and he read the reverse of my sign. And when I turned around to face the other side of the traffic, I noticed he was winding on his glass, because I didn't know why he was winding on his glass. But as the light changed and he was about to roll off, he says to me, because it is fun. And he showed me his middle finger. He drove off. My people, that brings me to a very important point I want to make here. Let me go back to those scriptures that I quoted from the past few weeks. Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 68 says, the enemies of the Israelites, the enemies of the descendants of the children of the transatlantic slave trade, the Israelites, are those people who bought you and sold you as bondmen and bondwomen. And the only people that bought the Israelites and sold the Israelites as bondmen and bondwomen are the Caucasians. The Most High make it clear to us who our enemies are. The Most High also declared his hate for the Caucasians in Malachi chapter 1 verse 2 to 4. In that passage of scripture, he say to have indignation for. Indignation means anger. Anger is short-term hate. And if he is going to be angry with them forever, it means he will hate them forever. My people, Deuteronomy chapter 17 verse 15 says that the Israelite must not put a non-Israelite to rule over them. And in the book of Joshua, not Joshua, the book of Joshua chapter 58 verse 27 and 28, it says, I'm paraphrasing here, that the Edomites, the Caucasians, no longer went to fight with the sons of Jacob, our foreparents, because they know the valor of the sons of Jacob, and they became afraid of them. Verse 28 says that the sons of Esau, the Caucasians, hated the sons of Jacob, our foreparents, and their hate and enmity was great, and it lasted all the days unto today. My people, let us go back to what that man shouted to me across the street. It was fun, or it is fun, re-enslaving the African Americans. If you remember, I told you, based on history, that the Caucasians are liars, and they lied about everything that we know. From the use of soap to the historical texts that they presented to us as truth. My people, I told you that the descendants of the transatlantic slave trade are the Israelites today. I told you that the Caucasians are the Edomites of Bible time. If you go to the Encyclopedia Britannica and you go to the chapter Roman Rules and you read the subtext, the subchapter that has captured Jerusalem, it tells you that King Herod, the Roman king that ruled over Israel and Palestine when Jesus was alive, was an Edomite, a Caucasian. And we know Herod was an Edomite, and Herod was a Caucasian. He was a second generation Roman when he was appointed king. The so-called Jews, those Caucasians that walk around with a hammock and say that they are the descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, which are a lie, according to Revelation chapter 2 and chapter 3 verse 9. They are lying. Those who call themselves Jews but are liars. In one of their publications called Chabad, they have a chapter that is called 14 Things You Must Know About Esau. And you know what they says? They said Esau was an Edomite. Esau was an Edomite. And they also said that Esau was a Roman, and he is the descendant or the progenitor or the descendants of Esau.
It's just not.
The descendants of the Romans, the Caucasians,
You park and you're there, yeah. Like,
were the son of Esau, Magdiel, one of the princes of Esau, Magdiel. Like Jacob had 12 tribes, Esau had 11 prince. My people have to remember that in AD 70, the Caucasians that called themselves the Romans pack up all of our foreparents, the Israelites, and ship them back to Rome. They also pack up, I'm going somewhere with this, they also packed up the ornaments in the sanctuary and all of the scriptures and shipped them back to Rome. In Rome, they enslaved and they murdered the Israelites. It was the Israelites that built the Roman Colosseum. It was the Israelites they called gladiators and put in the Roman Colosseum to fight against Israel. That means they were our foreparents. They were black men and black women, the sons and daughters of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Remember, Solomon says that I am black and beautiful, and they can't run away from that. It was the Israelites that they enslaved and put in the Roman Colosseum to fight to the death to fight against lions and tigers. They enjoyed. It was fun watching the Israelite men and women being mauled by lions and tigers and murdered at their own hands. It was fun for them. They sat there, they applaud. It was fun for them when the Israelite men and women of the transatlantic slave trade were brought to the West. It was fun for them when they tie us up on flogging poles and beat our foreparents within half of an inch of their life. It was fun for them when they spitefully amputate their feet, their hands, and castrate them, taking off their penises. It was fun for them when they murder them without any cause. It was fun for them when they tie up a black pregnant woman on the flagging pole, take a knife and ram it into her stomach and rip her open so that her black fetus will fall to the ground. It was fun. My people, there are a lot of Caucasians in this place. Like that man who said that it was fun to re-enslave the African American, who want us to know their accomplishment in re-enslaving the African American. They want us to know that they are almost complete their mission in enslaving the Chinese, the Africans, the Japanese, the Indians. They want us to know. They want to speak about it. They speak about it in their private quarters. And like this man and most of Trump supporters, they want us to know. I have seen the atrocious treatment that was meted out on African Americans here. I have seen African Americans who are afraid to address white people because these people are their masters and they can inflict punishment upon them at any time. I told you about the beautiful black lady I met on the Beeline, the dash bus, and this grotesque white man who has power over her. A man I will not even want to touch was manipulating her into sexual intercourse with him. When he get off the bus, he instructed her to get off the bus. My people, I'm not speaking because I have a mouth. I am speaking because this is the reality, this is my experience, this is what I've witnessed. And I want to ensure that my people, the Israelites, around the world, especially in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, the sons and daughters of slaves, the Caribs and the Garifuna and the Kalinago, to know that homosexuality, bestiality, abortion, they are dangerous things. And when someone rape you, if you can't kill them, out them. Don't let them get away scot-free, because you'll become slave. Luke Brown, Subota Caesar, Sesmaki, and all of those people and the Ralph Gonsalves are slaves. Noel Jackson, Casper Landon, Kenton Thomas, Kenton Chance, Jomo Thomas. All of them are slaves. They speak only when they are given permission by their master Gonsalves. My people, things will be made right. Things will be made right. My name is Chief Strongblood, also known as Alan Palmer. I am and will remain St. Vincent and the Grenadines' favorite and most hated son. I am the diaspora machismo. Talk to you soon.